Yo! 1 week left. Can you guys believe it?
Holy crap, I know, right? I mean, like, finally. We're literally about to be done with high school forever.
I'm literally shaking with excitement right now. I can't believe we made it through all 4 years.
Remember when we were freshmen and senior year felt like it was a million years away?
And now here we are, about to graduate, about to have the most epic summer of our lives.
And then university. Freedom at last. No more living with my parents. No more curfews. No more stupid high school drama.
What are you most excited about? Like, what's the Yarma one thing you're looking forward to?
Oh, that's easy. Never having to take the bus again. Look at this nightmare. This is my life every single day.
Oof, that looks rough. I had no idea it was that bad.
Yeah, wow. That's like inhumane. How do you even breathe in there?
I don't! I literally hold my breath half the time. Kids are screaming. Someone's always eating something that smells disgusting. The little kids in front are always fighting. And don't even get me started on the high schoolers in the back. They're either making out or vaping or both.
That sounds like actual hell. I'm so sorry you've had to deal with that.
Honestly, if I had to take the bus, I probably would have dropped out by now. No joke. You're like a warrior for surviving that every day.
It's been years of this torture. Since elementary school. I've calculated it, and I've spent approximately 847 hours of my life on that stupid bus. That's like 35 days. A month of my life wasted in transportation hell.
Wow, when you put it like that, that's actually really depressing.
Yeah, I feel super guilty now. Here I am complaining about my driver being 5 minutes late sometimes, while you're living through bus purgatory every single day.
Don't feel guilty. You guys are lucky your parents can afford private drivers. I'm just jealous, honestly. Must be nice to have a quiet, comfortable ride to school.
It is pretty nice, but seriously, I had no idea how bad the buses were. If I'd known, I would have asked my parents to give you rides too.
Aw, that's sweet, but you live like 30 minutes away from me, in the opposite direction from school. It wouldn't make sense.
Same here. My driver would have to go way out of his way. But man, I feel terrible that you've been suffering this whole time.
It's okay, guys, really. Besides, in 1 week, it'll all be over. Forever. I'm gonna burn my bus pass, literally set it on fire, and dance around the flames.
That's actually a great idea. We should have a bus pass burning ceremony to celebrate your freedom.
Yes, we'll make it a whole event, with marshmallows and everything.
You guys are the best. I can't wait to never see that stupid bus again, or smell the weird mystery stains on the seats, or hear the squeaky brakes every 5 seconds.
Ugh, stop, you're making me nauseous just thinking about it.
For real, how have you not gone completely insane?
Who says I haven't? But seriously. The thought of summer has kept me going. Beach days, pool parties, road trips, no schedules, no homework, no buses.
It's gonna be epic. My parents are letting me use the lake house for a whole month. You guys are obviously invited to stay whenever you want.
Seriously? The whole month? That's incredible.
Yeah, they're going to Europe, so it'll just be us, living our best lives.
This is literally a dream come true. After years of bus torture, I deserve this. We all do.
We really do. Senior year has been so stressful. College applications, SATs, all those essays. I'm ready to just relax and have fun.
Same. And speaking of stress, have you guys been following this whole kidnapping thing?
Oh my God, yes. It's been all over the news. Students just disappearing right here in our town.
It's so scary. Like, these are kids we might actually know, going to schools around here.
The police have no leads either, at least none that they're sharing publicly.
What makes it even more terrifying is how they're disappearing. Like, it doesn't make sense because, according to all the police reports I've been reading online, security cameras show these kids getting on the bus. But then, when the bus arrives at school, they're just gone, never seen getting off.
Wait, what? How is that even possible?
That's what everyone's trying to figure out. Look at this article from yesterday. 5 more kids missing just this past week.
5 more? Christ. How many total now?
12 students gone without a trace. Ages ranging from 8 to 17. From different schools, different bus routes, but all the same pattern.
They get on the bus and never get off. That's genuinely terrifying.
How is no one else on the bus noticing? Like, if a kid just vanished mid-ride, wouldn't other passengers see?
That's the weird part. According to witnesses, these kids get on the bus, find a seat, and then no one really pays attention after that. Kids are on their phones, talking to friends, whatever. It's not until the bus arrives that anyone realizes someone's missing.
But wouldn't the bus driver notice? They're supposed to keep track of who gets on and off.
You'd think so, but apparently not. Either the drivers aren't paying attention, or something else is going on.
Something else? Like what?
I don't know. Maybe the drivers are involved somehow. Maybe there's some kind of, I don't know, secret compartment or something?
That sounds like something out of a horror movie.
Definitely. But at this point, nothing would surprise me. The whole situation is so messed up.
What really freaks me out is that it could be literally any bus, any route, anytime. Like, I get on a different bus almost every day, depending on my schedule. What if one day I just don't make it to school?
Don't say that. You're scaring me.
Yeah, seriously. Don't even joke about that.
I'm not joking, though. I'm genuinely worried, especially since I have to keep taking the bus for another week. 7 more days of potential danger.
Okay, now I'm really worried about you. Maybe you should ask your parents to drive you this week?
I already tried. Both my parents work early shifts. They leave for work before I even wake up, and we can't afford a private driver like you guys.
What about carpooling with someone else?
Everyone I know either takes the bus to or lives too far away. Trust me. I've considered every option. The bus is my only choice.
This is so stressful. I hate that you have to worry about this.
Maybe the police will catch whoever's doing this before the week is over?
I hope so, but they don't seem to have any real leads. And kids keep disappearing. It's like whoever's doing this is getting bolder or better at it.
That's a horrible thought.
Yeah, I don't like where this conversation is going. Let's talk about something else. Something positive.
You're right. I don't want to spend my last week of high school being paranoid. Besides, what are the odds it would happen to me specifically? Pretty slim, right?
Exactly. You're going to be fine. And in 1 week, this will all be behind us.
1 week until freedom.
1 week until no more buses. I can survive 7 more days. I've survived 12 years of school. What's 7 more days?
That's the spirit.
Besides, we'll be texting you constantly. So if anything weird happens, you can let us know immediately.
Good point. You guys are my safety net.
Always.
Always.
Okay, I'm feeling better now. Thanks for letting me vent about all this. Both the bus situation and the kidnapping thing.
That's what friends are for.
Speaking of which, we should probably start getting ready for school. It's getting pretty late.
Oh crap, you're right. I totally lost track of time. If I don't leave soon, I'm gonna miss my bus. And then I'll be late for first period.
Go, go, go. Don't let the evil bus leave without you.
Very funny. Okay, I'm logging off to get ready. Wish me luck surviving another day of transportation hell.
Good luck.
Hey, Karis, you home yet? Did you survive the bus ride from hell?
Only 4 more days left.
Karis, you there?
Maybe she's still doing homework or having dinner.
Yeah, probably. School only ended like 2 hours ago, to be fair. She's probably just busy.
Though I have to say, something seemed a bit off when we saw her get on the bus today.
What do you mean?
Well, you remember how we walked her to the bus stop after school, right? Since we were waiting for our drivers anyway.
Yeah, of course. We always do that on Mondays.
Did you notice anything weird about the bus driver?
Now that you mention it, he seemed kind of unresponsive?
Exactly. Like when Karis got on and said good afternoon to him. He didn't even acknowledge her, just stared straight ahead.
That is pretty weird. Most bus drivers at least grunt or nod. This guy acted like she wasn't even there.
And did you see how empty that bus was? There were only like 3 kids total, including Karis.
Yeah, that was strange too. Usually the buses are packed after school, especially on Mondays.
Makes me think about what she said this morning, about the whole kidnapping situation.
Don't start getting paranoid. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. Maybe it was a different route or something.
You're probably right. I'm just being jumpy because of all the news lately.
We all are, but Karis is smart. If something felt wrong, she would have gotten off the bus.
True. She's not the type to ignore her instincts.
Exactly. Let's just give her until like 8 p.m. to respond. If we haven't heard from her by then, we can start worrying.
Sounds good. She's probably just catching up on some TV show or taking a nap. You know how exhausted she's been lately.
Yeah, all that college prep stuff has been wearing her out, plus the stress of finals.
And she mentioned wanting to reorganize her room this week, before summer starts.
See? Plenty of reasons why she might not be checking her phone.
We're definitely overthinking this.
Let's talk about something else. How did your presentation go today?
Oh man, it was terrible. I completely blanked on the second half. Mrs. Patterson looked so disappointed.
Ouch, that sucks. But hey, it's senior year. Grades barely matter at this point, right?
I guess you're right. Still embarrassing though. What about your chemistry test?
Don't even get me started. I think I mixed up half the formulas. Thank God we're almost done with this place.
Agreed. I can't wait to start fresh in college. New people, new classes, new everything.
Same here, though I'm gonna miss hanging out with you guys every day.
Don't get sentimental on me. We're all going to schools pretty close to each other. We'll definitely stay in touch.
Yeah, you're right. Plus we have this epic summer planned first.
Speaking of which, have you talked to your parents more about the lake house?
Yeah, they're definitely cool with us using it. They'll be gone from July 1st through August 15th. So we basically have free reign for 6 weeks.
6 weeks of paradise. I can already picture it. Swimming, barbecues, late night movies.
Boats, jet skis, campfires on the beach.
And best of all, No buses for Karis.
She's going to be so happy. Speaking of which, it's 8:15. Still no word from her.
That is getting a little concerning. Let me try calling her.
Good idea. I'll try texting her parents. Jordy, did you get through to her?
No answer. Went straight to voicemail. What about her parents?
They're not responding either. This is really starting to worry me.
Maybe their whole family is out somewhere? Like at a restaurant or something?
Maybe, but Karis always tells us when she's going out, especially on school nights.
You're right. That's not like her at all.
I'm going to keep trying to call her. This doesn't feel right.
Let me check social media. See if she posted anything.
Good thinking.
Nothing on Instagram. Last post was this morning before school. Look, she posted this at 7:30 a.m.
That was definitely this morning. Nothing since then?
Nothing. No stories, no posts, no comments on anything. Her Snapchat location hasn't updated since 3 p.m. either.
3 p.m. was right around when school ended, when we saw her get on that bus.
The bus with the weird driver who didn't respond to her.
Jordy, I'm genuinely starting to panic here. I've called her 12 times. Every single call goes straight to voicemail.
Okay, let me try something else. I'm going to check the local news. See if there are any updates on the missing students situation.
Good idea. Maybe there's been some kind of development.
Oh my God. Luton, you need to see this.
What did you find?
This was posted an hour ago. Breaking. 3 more local students reported missing after failing to return home from school. Police are investigating possible connection to ongoing disappearances. Students identified as Marcus Chen, 16, Emma Rodriguez, 14, and Karis Williams, 17.
No! This can't be happening.
Luton, I'm so sorry. I'm reading the full article now.
What else does it say? Please tell me there's more information.
All 3 students were seen boarding school buses at approximately 3:15 p.m. When buses arrived at designated stops, the students were no longer on board. Parents reported their children missing when they failed to return home by 6 p.m.
This is exactly what happened to all the other kids. The same pattern. They get on the bus and just vanish.
I can't believe this happened to Karis.
She was just texting us this morning, complaining about the bus, excited about summer, and now she's...
Don't say it. Don't even think it. She's not dead. None of the other kids were found dead. They're just missing.
But missing for how long? Some of those kids have been gone for weeks. Where are they? What's happening to them?
I don't know. I wish I had answers, but I don't know anything more than you do.
This is all my fault. We should have insisted she find another way to school. We should have made our drivers pick her up.
Luton, stop. This is not your fault. How could we have known this would happen?
We knew kids were disappearing from buses. We knew it was dangerous, and we still let her get on that bus.
We didn't let her do anything. She's her own person. She made her own choices. Besides, she didn't have any other options.
I should have convinced my parents to help. I should have offered to pay for a taxi. I should have done something.
You can't blame yourself for this. The only person to blame is whoever is doing this. Some sick freak who's targeting kids.
But why Karis? She's never hurt anyone. She's one of the kindest people I know.
That's exactly why we have to believe she's okay. She's smart, she's strong, she's resourceful. If anyone can survive this, it's her.
Do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to make me feel better?
I do. Karis has been dealing with crap her whole life. Crowded buses, financial stress, academic pressure. She's tougher than she looks.
She better be, because I can't lose her. She's like a sister to me.
I know. She means everything to me, too. We're going to find her. Somehow, some way, we're going to bring her home.
How? The police have no leads. 12 kids have vanished without a trace. What can we do that they can't?
I don't know yet, but we can't just sit here and do nothing. We have to try.
You're right. We owe it to her to try.
We'll start tomorrow. We'll retrace her steps. Talk to anyone who might have seen something. Figure out which bus she actually got on.
That's a good point. That bus driver who didn't respond to her. There was definitely something wrong with him.
We need to find out who he was and why his bus was so empty.
First thing tomorrow, we'll go to the school, talk to whoever handles the bus schedules.
And we should call the police too. Tell them what we observed about the driver.
Every detail could be important.
Exactly. We might have seen something crucial without realizing it.
I just hope it's not too late.
Status report, Nikki. How's the search going on your end?
Not great, Carter. I'm at the Maple Street bus stop where Jessica Morrison was last seen. Same story as all the others.
Let me guess. Security footage shows her getting on the bus, but no footage of her getting off anywhere.
Bingo. Here's the timestamp. 3:47 p.m. yesterday. Jessica Morrison, 34, mother of 2. Gets on bus route 15 heading downtown.
And then what? Same pattern as the others?
Exactly the same. We tracked that bus for the entire route. Lost visual contact for about an hour between Elm Street and the downtown terminal, when it finally reached the end of the line.
Nobody got off.
Driver claims he doesn't remember anyone fitting Jessica's description. Says his bus was practically empty all day.
Huh? We literally have her on camera boarding his bus.
I know. It doesn't make any sense. How does someone just vanish vanish from a moving vehicle.
I've been thinking about this all week. Ever since those high school kids disappeared, there has to be a logical explanation.
Well, if there is, I can't figure it out. And it's not just students anymore. We've got teachers, office workers, retirees, people of all ages just disappearing.
How many total now?
19 confirmed missing, all in the past 2 weeks. All last seen boarding public buses.
19 people? That's almost one person per day. This is escalating fast.
And the media is starting to catch on. Channel 7 is running a special report tonight. The bus stop vanishings.
Great. Just what we need. More public panic.
Can you blame them, though? People are scared to use public transportation. Bus ridership is down 60% this week.
Which makes our job even harder. Fewer witnesses, less crowd cover for the perpetrator.
Speaking of the perpetrator, I've been reviewing all the footage again, trying to find a common thread.
And what did you find?
This is where it gets really weird. Look at these timestamps. Different routes, different times, different buses entirely.
I see Route 15, Route 23, Route 8. Those are completely separate lines. Different drivers, different schedules.
Exactly. So how can this be the work of one person? Unless
what?
Unless we're dealing with multiple perpetrators, like some kind of coordinated operation.
A kidnapping ring using bus drivers? That's actually not impossible.
Think about it. Bus drivers have perfect access to victims. They control where the bus goes. They can deviate from routes during those dead zones where we lose camera coverage.
And passengers trust them. No one questions a bus driver's authority. If he says, everyone off for mechanical issues, people would comply.
But then what? What happens to the passengers after they get off?
Another vehicle waiting? Transfer them somewhere isolated, a warehouse, abandoned building, rural property.
And then the bus driver returns to his route like nothing happened. Finishes his shift normally. Perfect cover.
It's diabolical, but it would explain the pattern. Multiple buses, multiple disappearances, all coordinated by a network of corrupt drivers.
The question is, how many drivers are involved? And who's running the operation?
We need to investigate every driver who was working those routes. Background checks, financial records, phone logs.
I was thinking the same thing. But Carter, there are dozens of drivers across all the bus companies. This could take weeks.
We don't have weeks. People are disappearing faster than we can investigate. We need a different approach.
What are you thinking?
Round them all up. Bring in every single bus driver for questioning simultaneously, so they can't warn each other.
That's a massive operation. We'd need approval from the chief. Cooperation from all the bus companies.
Then we better start making calls, because I have a feeling this is about to get much worse.
You think there's more to this than just kidnapping?
19 people don't just vanish without someone noticing. Either we're dealing with the most sophisticated criminal organization in the state, or there's something else going on here.
Something else like what?
I don't know, but every instinct I have is telling me we're missing something big.
The families deserve answers. That Morrison woman has 2 kids under 10. They keep asking when mommy is coming home.
And those high school students, they were supposed to graduate last week. Their parents are devastated.
Look at this. One of the students' friends put these up all over town. Have you seen Karis Williams?
That's heartbreaking. She looks so young. Her whole life ahead of her.
According to the report, she was excited about summer vacation, had plans with her friends. Now, instead of enjoying their freedom, they're out searching for her every day.
Which reminds me, we should coordinate with the families. See if any of them noticed anything unusual about their loved ones before they disappeared.
Good idea. Maybe there's a pattern we haven't spotted yet, something that connects all the victims besides just taking buses.
Exactly. Age, occupation, destination, time of day, there has to be something.
I'll start making a comprehensive list, cross-reference all the victim data.
And I'll contact the bus companies, set up meetings with their management. We need access to driver schedules, route logs, everything.
What about surveillance? Should we try to put undercover officers on some buses?
That's risky. If the drivers are involved, they might recognize law enforcement. Or worse, they might target our people.
True, but we can't just wait for more people to disappear.
You're right. Let's start with the driver interrogations. If that doesn't yield results, we'll consider undercover work.
How many bus companies operate in our jurisdiction?
3 main ones: Metro Transit, City Express, and Suburban Lines, plus a few smaller private companies.
So we're talking probably 40-50 drivers total?
At least, maybe more, if we include part-time and substitute drivers.
This is going to be a logistical nightmare.
Better than letting more people vanish into thin air.
Fair point. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning. I'll contact the chief tonight. Get authorization. You coordinate with the other precincts.
Roger that. Thank you all for agreeing to meet with us on such short notice. even if this is virtual. As you know, we're investigating the recent disappearances involving public transportation.
Of course, officers. Metro Transit is fully committed to cooperating with your investigation.
Same here from City Express. These disappearances have been terrible for business, but more importantly, we want to help find these missing people.
Suburban Lines is at your complete disposal. Whatever you need from us.
We appreciate that. Our main focus today is understanding your hiring and screening processes, specifically for bus drivers.
We're trying to determine if there could be any security vulnerabilities in your recruitment systems.
I can start if you'd like. Metro Transit has extremely rigorous hiring standards. Becoming one of our drivers is not easy.
Can you walk us through the process?
Sure. First, applicants must pass a comprehensive written exam. It covers traffic laws, safety regulations, emergency procedures, customer service protocols. The pass rate is only about 30%.
City Express has similar standards. Our written exam takes 3 hours. Most people fail on their first attempt.
And that's just the beginning. After the written test, there's a practical driving examination. They have to demonstrate they can safely operate a 40-foot vehicle in urban conditions.
The practical test includes parallel parking, backing up, navigating tight turns, plus simulated emergency scenarios, mechanical breakdowns, medical emergencies, unruly passengers.
What's the pass rate for the practical exam?
Maybe 20–25% of applicants make it through both tests, and that's before we even get to background checks.
Tell us about those background checks. How thorough are they?
Extremely thorough. We're talking FBI fingerprint analysis, criminal history going back 10 years minimum, employment verification for all previous jobs,
Drug testing, both initial and random ongoing, driving record examination, any moving violations in the past 5 years is an automatic disqualification.
We also do psychological evaluations. Can't have someone unstable behind the wheel of a bus full of passengers.
What about things like misdemeanors, minor infractions?
Zero tolerance. Even something like public intoxication or disturbing the peace will disqualify an applicant.
We had a guy last year who seemed perfect. AC'd both exams, great references, clean driving record, but background check revealed he'd been arrested for shoplifting a candy bar when he was 19. Automatic rejection.
It might seem harsh, but we can't take any chances. These drivers are responsible for dozens of lives every day.
So you're saying it would be virtually impossible for someone with criminal intent to become a driver?
I'd say completely impossible. Our screening process weeds out anyone with even minor character flaws.
Plus, we do annual reevaluations, random drug tests, performance reviews, passenger complaint monitoring.
If a driver starts exhibiting any problematic behavior, we know about it immediately.
What about substitute or temporary drivers?
Maybe someone who slipped through the cracks.
Same screening process applies to everyone. Part-time, full-time, substitute doesn't matter. No one drives a Metro Transit bus without passing every single requirement.
We actually keep a list of pre-approved substitutes who've already been fully vetted. If we need extra drivers, we only call from that list.
There's no such thing as hiring someone on the spot. The screening process takes minimum 6 weeks.
This is confusing then, because we have clear evidence that buses from your companies have been involved in these disappearances.
What do you mean exactly?
We have security footage and witness testimony. People getting on buses that clearly display your company logos and route numbers.
This is from Monday afternoon. A missing person was last seen boarding this Metro Transit bus on Route 15.
That's definitely one of our buses. I can tell by the paint scheme and the route number display. But
what?
Route 15 doesn't go to that bus stop. That's a Route 23 stop. Has been for years.
Are you sure?
Absolutely positive. Route 15 runs downtown to the university. That bus stop is way off course.
Could there have been a route change? Maybe a detour due to construction?
No detours scheduled that day. And even if there were, drivers would never pick up passengers at unauthorized stops. It's against company policy and city regulations.
Wait a minute. The destination sign. It says Downtown Express, but the route number is 15. Route 15 is University Loop. Those don't match.
What? Our buses have automated systems. The destination sign automatically matches the route number. A driver can't manually override it.
Unless that's not actually one of our buses.
What do you mean?
I mean, it looks like one of our buses. Same paint job, same logo, same basic design. But the details are wrong.
You think someone is using fake buses?
It would explain everything. Why the routes don't match. Why our drivers have no record of these trips. Why the screening process hasn't caught anyone.
Because it's not our drivers at all.
But who would have access to replica buses? And why would they go to such elaborate lengths?
I have no idea, but I can tell you that Metro Transit only operates 47 buses. I know every single one by fleet number, and I can guarantee none of them were involved in these disappearances.
City Express has 31 buses, all accounted for at all times. We track them with GPS.
Suburban Lines has 22 buses. If one of ours was being used for kidnapping, we'd know about it.
Can you show us another image, Nikki?
This is from yesterday. Different location, different victim, but same pattern.
That's supposed to be one of ours. But look at the fleet number, CE089. We only go up to CE031. CE089 doesn't exist.
Someone is definitely making replica buses, professional quality too. Those look identical to the real thing.
This is terrifying. Someone has gone to incredible lengths to impersonate our companies.
The question is where? Where would someone get buses that realistic?
And who has the resources to pull this off? We're talking about multiple vehicles, professional paint jobs, fake route displays.
This isn't some amateur operation. This is organized, well-funded, sophisticated.
You need to find where these fake buses are coming from. Maybe a decommissioned bus lot, or someone with connections to bus manufacturing.
What about auto body shops? Someone skilled enough to modify regular vehicles to look like buses?
These are all good leads. We'll need to investigate bus dealerships, salvage yards, body shops.
Anyone with access to decommissioned public transit vehicles.
Thank you all for your cooperation. You've given us a completely new direction for this investigation.
Please keep us updated. And if you need any technical details about bus specifications, just call.
Same here. We want these fake buses off the streets as much as you do.
This whole situation is damaging public trust in mass transit. The sooner you catch whoever's doing this, the better.
We'll be in touch, and thank you again for meeting with us on such short notice.
Your information has been invaluable.
Good luck, officers. Bring those missing people home.
Jordy, I need you to answer right now.
Whoa, what's wrong? You're freaking me out.
I'm at the old junkyard on Riverside Road. I was just taking a walk to clear my head, thinking about Karis and everything.
Okay, why are you yelling?
Because I just saw something absolutely crazy. A bus just drove into the junkyard, full of people screaming.
What do you mean? Like a regular bus?
I thought so at first. But Jordy, there's something seriously wrong here. I'm hiding behind the fence watching through a crack. The screaming hasn't stopped.
Are you sure you should be there? Maybe you should leave and call the police.
No, wait. I need to see what's happening. This might be connected to the disappearances, to what happened to Karis.
Keep your wits about you, Luton. If someone's in there hurting people...
That's what I thought too. I was waiting to see the kidnapper get out. But Jordy, no one got out.
What do you mean no one got out? The driver had to get out eventually.
There is no driver. The bus is moving by itself.
That's impossible. You're probably just scared and not seeing clearly.
I wish that's all it was, but Jordy, it's not a bus. I mean, it was a bus, but now, oh goodness, this is mental.
Luton, you're scaring me. What exactly are you seeing?
Legs! Spider legs just came out of the bottom. Huge black metal legs. 8 of them.
Luton, that's not possible. You're having some kind of breakdown. The stress from Karis disappearing.
I'm not having a breakdown. The front of the bus just opened, like a mouth, full of teeth, massive metal teeth.
Okay, you need to get out of there right now. Whatever you think you're seeing.
I know how this sounds, but I'm looking right at it. The bus tilted up and all the people fell out onto the ground. They're hurt.
Then call 911.
The bus monster, it's picking them up one by one with these metal appendages that came out of its mouth, and it's
what?
Eating them. It's literally eating people alive. I can hear them screaming as they disappear into its mouth. I took a picture. I know you won't believe me without proof.
What the hell is that thing? Luton, that's not real. That can't be real.
It's real. It's so real. And I think I just saw Karis.
What?
One of the people on the ground. I'm too far away to be sure, but the hair looked just like hers. Oh God, what if she's been trapped in that thing this whole time?
We have to help her. We have to do something.
There are still people crawling around trying to escape, but they can't get far with broken legs. The monster is taking its time, like it's enjoying this.
This is sick. We need to call the police right now. Send them that photo.
You're right, but they'll never believe this. Who would believe this?
The photo is proof, at least enough to get them to investigate.
I'm backing away from the fence. I need to get out of here before... Oh no, oh no, oh no.
What? What's happening?
It stopped eating. The monster stopped and turned toward the fence. I think it knows I'm here.
Get out of there now.
I'm running, but I can hear something behind me. Metal scraping against concrete, like those spider legs moving.
Keep running. Don't look back.
It's coming after me. You're calling the police right now, right?
Already dialing. They better believe this, because if they don't respond immediately...
more people are going to die.
Nikki, did you just get that emergency call? The one about the junkyard?
You mean the kid claiming his friend is being chased by a monster bus? Yeah, I got it. Dispatcher flagged it as a potential prank call.
I don't think it's a prank. The caller was absolutely hysterical. You could hear genuine terror in his voice.
Carter, a monster bus? Come on.
I know how it sounds, but what if we've been looking at this all wrong? What if there is no kidnapper?
What are you saying?
Think about it. No human perpetrator makes sense. The fake buses, the impossible disappearances, no forensic evidence. Maybe because it's not human at all.
You're seriously considering that a bus turned into some kind of monster? Carter, do you hear yourself right now?
The caller mentioned the old Westwood junkyard. That place has been abandoned for 15 years. Perfect hiding spot for something that doesn't want to be found.
Or perfect place for a human trafficking operation, which is way more likely than your bus monster theory.
But the caller sent a photo. Dispatch just forwarded it to me. Look at this and tell me that's normal.
What the hell am I looking at? That can't be real. It has to be doctored somehow.
I ran it through our imaging software. No signs of digital manipulation. And look at the metadata. Photo was taken 18 minutes ago. GPS coordinates match the Westwood junkyard exactly.
No way. Even if this photo is real, there has to be a logical explanation. Special effects, movie prop, elaborate hoax.
The caller said his friend is named Luton and that they've been searching for their missing friend, Karis Williams. That's one of our missing persons cases. The high school student who disappeared last week.
So you think this kid stumbled onto our crime scene?
Or our crime scene found him. Nikki, I'm heading to the junkyard right now. With full backup.
This is either going to be the arrest of the century or the biggest waste of departmental resources in history.
Better safe than sorry. 19 people are missing. If there's even a 1% chance this is real.
Fine, I'll coordinate the perimeter. If something tries to leave that junkyard, it's not getting past us.
Human or otherwise.
Whatever. But Carter, when this turns out to be some elaborate prank, you're buying drinks for the entire precinct.
Deal, but if I'm right about this, you're buying drinks for the next year.
How far are you from the junkyard?
ETA 7 minutes. I've got 3 patrol units with me, plus SWATis en route.
SWAT? For a bus?
For whatever we find in there. If people are being held against their will, we need to be prepared for anything.
I'm setting up roadblocks on Riverside Road and Old Mill Avenue. Those are the only 2 ways out of that area.
What about the back entrance? The one that leads to the river?
There's a chain link fence blocking vehicle access. Has been for years. Nothing bigger than a person could get through.
Unless something tore through the fence. Something with enough force to...
Carter, stop. You're starting to sound like you actually believe this thing is real.
I'm just trying to consider all possibilities. We've been working this case for 2 weeks, with 0 leads. Maybe we need to think outside the box.
Outside the box is one thing. Monster buses is something else entirely.
We're here, setting up a perimeter around the main entrance. I can see tire tracks leading into the yard.
Recent tracks?
They look fresh, and they're unusual, way too wide for a normal vehicle. Almost like...
Like what?
Like something much larger than a car made them, but not quite as big as a truck. Exactly what you'd expect from a bus.
That doesn't prove anything. Could be a delivery truck, RV, anything.
SWAT just arrived. We're going in.
Be careful in there, whatever you find.
Copy that. I'm going radio silent until we secure the scene. If you don't hear from me in 20 minutes...
20 minutes for what?
Send more backup. A lot more backup.
Carter, wait. What aren't you telling me?
I can hear something from inside the junkyard. Metal scraping against metal. And other sounds.
What kind of other sounds?
Like nothing I've ever heard before. Those cars weren't arranged like that yesterday. Something massive has been moving through here.
Could be heavy machinery. Bulldozers, cranes.
Or something that doesn't belong in any manual. Okay? We're moving in. Whatever this is, ends today.
Roger that. Perimeter is secure. Nothing gets out.
Jordy, you there?
Luton? Oh my god, where have you been? I've been going out of my mind.
Hospital. Just woke up about an hour ago.
Hospital? What happened after we last texted? You said that thing was chasing you and then... nothing. Radio silence for a week. I thought you were dead.
I almost was. That monster. It caught up to me.
Oh god, no. What did it do to you?
I was running as fast as I could, but those spider legs move so much faster than human legs. It took maybe 30 seconds before I heard it right behind me.
And then?
One of its legs, like a massive metal spear, it swung at me and caught me in the back, launched me through the air like I was nothing.
Jesus Christ.
I flew probably 20 feet before hitting a tree. The impact was... I've never felt pain like that. My leg snapped clean through the bone. Doctors said it's the worst fracture they've seen in years.
That's horrific. But how did you survive? Why didn't it finish you off?
Pure luck. The force of the hit sent me so far into the woods. When I looked back, the monster was searching for me. But I guess I landed behind enough trees and brush that it couldn't see me.
And you just laid there?
I was unconscious for most of it. Blood loss, shock, pain. Next thing I remember is waking up here with doctors and nurses everywhere.
Who found you?
Search and rescue team. Apparently, after I called you, the police took it seriously enough to send people to the junkyard. They found me the next morning.
The police? Did they see it? Did they see the monster?
That's what I've been trying to find out. Nurses won't tell me anything, but I've been watching the news.
And?
Something big is happening. They're not calling it a hoax anymore. Government officials have been meeting all week.
You mean they actually believe us?
More than believe. According to what I've seen, they got footage of the thing, transforming back into a normal-looking bus.
No way. Seriously?
Dead serious. Apparently, some officer actually witnessed it, and now it's gone all the way up to federal level.
What are they going to do?
I don't know, but...
Emergency alert. All citizens, please read the following information immediately.
This is a public service announcement. Please listen closely. This message is being broadcast throughout every city and town in North America.
What the hell is this?
I think this is what I was talking about. The government response.
A creature that has been reported to have killed in total dozens of people so far. The exact number is not known.
Killed dozens? Oh god, all those missing people.
They're all dead, just like I saw at the junkyard. That thing has been feeding for weeks.
How can you recognize this creature? And why is it so dangerous? This creature is an unusual creature not natural to our world.
Not natural to our world. What does that mean?
Are they saying it's an alien or something supernatural?
It has been given the specific name of MEB and appears to be some sort of giant insect or crustacean-like organism.
MEB?
Man-eating bus. Has to be.
That's actually a perfect name for it. Terrifying, but perfect.
MEB makes use of an incredibly believable and realistic form of camouflage and has the ability to travel freely without causing alarm.
Just like I told you, perfect mimicry. No wonder no one suspected anything.
People see a bus, they think public transportation, not monster in disguise.
This is because this creature, MEB, is able to disguise itself as a bus, accurate in size to any standard bus.
So it can look like any bus? From any company?
That explains why the bus owners couldn't identify the vehicles. It wasn't copying specific buses. It was just mimicking the general appearance.
There is only thing we know so far that can warn potential passengers of the dangers and how to differentiate MEB from a real and standard bus, and that is its driver.
The driver. I knew there was something wrong with that driver. He never responded to anyone.
Because he wasn't really a driver at all. What was he then?
The best way to make yourself safe and to be sure that the bus you have boarded is not MEB is to look at the driver.
That doesn't look human. The skin is way too pale, and the eyes...
The eyes look dead, like a corpse.
Is the driver part of the creature? Or is it using a dead body?
Either way, it's disgusting.
Its body raises slightly, and what looks like the wheels of the bus unfurl to reveal that they are actually long, dark legs.
Just like you described. Spider legs coming out from underneath.
8 of them, each one probably 10 feet long, sharp as spears.
Someone made this based on your description.
That's exactly what I saw, except somehow even more terrifying in a drawing.
The mouth full of teeth. The way it's holding a person.
I watched it eat people alive, and now everyone knows. The whole continent knows.
The military is incoming and will kill this creature.
The military? They're sending the actual military after this thing?
It killed dozens of people. Of course they're sending the military.
But how do you kill something like that? It's huge, it's armored, it has those massive legs.
I guess we're about to find out.
This concludes the emergency broadcast. Stay safe and stay vigilant. Further updates will follow as the situation develops.
Jordy, I'm scared. That thing is still out there, and now it knows that people are onto it.
What if it gets angry? What if knowing it's been exposed makes it more dangerous?
I don't know, but I have a feeling we're about to find out.
It's already starting, the battle you mentioned.
God help us all.
All right, team. Final briefing before we execute. Everyone clear on the mission parameters?
Crystal clear, but I still think this plan is insane.
Sometimes insane is what gets results, officer. Conventional tactics don't apply to unconventional threats.
Let me run through what happened last week one more time. When we responded to that emergency call at the junkyard, I saw something that changed everything.
The transformation.
Exactly. We were setting up perimeter when I heard this grinding sound, metal against metal, like machinery breaking down. And then I saw it.
The creature reverting to bus form?
It was the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed. Those massive spider legs folding back underneath, the mouth full of teeth sealing shut. Within 30 seconds, it looked like a completely normal bus.
And then it just drove away?
Like nothing had happened. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I would never have believed the reports.
That's why this plan has to work. We can't let this thing keep killing innocent people.
The key is the driver identification that EBS broadcast. That pale, corpse-like appearance, dead eyes, unresponsive behavior.
You really think you'll be able to tell? What if you get on the wrong bus?
Trust me, once you know what to look for, it's unmistakable. Normal drivers blink, move, acknowledge passengers. This thing just stares.
And once you're on board?
I'll take a seat near the back. Act like a regular passenger. The creature should follow its established pattern.
Drive to the junkyard and begin the feeding process.
Right before it transforms and starts doing what it does, I'll fire the flare directly into its mouth cavity. Phosphorus flare should cause temporary blindness and confusion.
That's our window. Soon as we see that flare go off, my team moves in with everything we've got.
Anti-tank weapons, explosive charges, the works.
This thing is heavily armored, but every creature has weak points. We just need to find them.
What about evacuation procedures? In case there are other passengers?
Unlikely based on the pattern. The creature seems to prefer smaller groups, easier to manage and dispose of.
But if there are civilians present, Carter, you get them out first. Your safety and theirs takes priority over the mission.
Understood. Though I have to ask, are we sure conventional weapons will work?
We brought some unconventional options too. Incendiary rounds, armor-piercing shells. If bullets don't work, we'll try explosives. If explosives don't work, we get creative.
What happens if it doesn't go to the junkyard? What if it changes its pattern?
Then I'm probably dead. But hopefully, you'll still be able to track it.
Carter, don't say that.
We'll be monitoring your position continuously. GPS tracker, radio contact every 2 minutes. If anything goes wrong, we abort and extract you immediately.
I appreciate that, but if this thing realizes what's happening, it might go into hiding for months. Or worse, it might start killing more aggressively.
Which is why we only get one shot at this.
Exactly. Your people are in position?
Affirmative. Snipers on the high ground. Assault teams at both entrances. Heavy weapons positioned for maximum coverage.
And I'll be coordinating from the command post, monitoring all communications and tracking systems.
All right then, I'm heading to the bus stop now. Riverside Avenue, same location, where 3 victims disappeared.
Be careful, Carter. I know we've planned this out, but you're about to voluntarily board a creature that's killed dozens of people.
Someone has to do it. And after what I saw last week, I need to see this thing destroyed.
Remember, fire the flare the moment you see it start to transform. Don't wait, don't hesitate. As soon as those legs start emerging, light it up.
Copy that. I'm at the bus stop now. According to the pattern analysis, the creature typically appears between 4:15 and 4:30 p.m.
Current time is 4:12, right on schedule.
I can see something coming down the street. Large vehicle looks like, yeah, it's a bus. Route number is hard to see from this distance.
Remember, focus on the driver. That's your primary identification method.
Bus is pulling up now. I can see through the windshield. Oh God.
What is it?
The driver, he looks like a corpse. Pale gray skin, sunken eyes, not moving at all, except to operate the vehicle.
That's it then. That's the creature.
This is definitely not human. The bus doors are opening. Here goes nothing.
Godspeed, Carter. We'll be ready.
Come back alive, you hear me?
I'll do my best. Boarding now. Nikki, Sergeant, we're pulling into the junkyard now. This is it. As soon as you see the flare, move in immediately.
Copy that, Carter. All units standing by.
Weapons hot and ready. The moment we see your signal, we're coming in fast.
The bus just stopped. I can hear grinding sounds, metal scraping against metal. It's starting to transform. I can see the legs beginning to emerge from underneath. Firing flare now.
Flare sighted. All units move in. Move in.
Go, go, go. Carter, get out of there.
Nikki, we need immediate backup. Everything we have.
What's your status, Sergeant? How's the assault going?
It's not going. This thing is tearing us apart. Bravo tank is down. Charlie tank is down. Those legs, they cut through our armor like paper.
Sergeant, what's happening? Talk to me.
The creature, when we started shooting, it went into some kind of rage state. Faster, stronger, more aggressive. My men are... Oh God. I'm pulling back. Full retreat.
Nikki, you there?
Carter, thank God you're alive. What happened in there?
I'm in the woods about half a mile from the junkyard, hiding behind some trees. That flare, it worked for about 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Just long enough for me to jump out and run. But when the military opened fire, the creature went absolutely berserk.
Sergeant Luther mentioned a rage state.
It was like nothing I've ever seen. Those spider legs started moving faster than should be physically possible. It was tearing through tanks like they were made of cardboard.
How many casualties?
I don't know. I saw at least 6 soldiers get grabbed and then thrown into its mouth. The screaming,
Carter, I need you to get out of there, right now.
"Why? What's happening?"
It's not at the junkyard anymore. It's heading toward town.
Oh no, how fast is it moving?
Too fast. Those legs, it can cover ground incredibly quickly. I'm watching it from the police station rooftop. It's not even trying to hide anymore.
It's given up on stealth. Now it's just going for maximum destruction.
People are screaming in the streets, running for their lives, but it's faster than they are.
Can you evacuate the town?
We're trying. Emergency broadcast went out 5 minutes ago, but there's not enough time.
What about the National Guard? State police? Someone has to be able to stop this thing.
After what happened to Luthor's squad, I don't think conventional military can handle it. It just grabbed someone right off Main Street. A woman pushing a stroller.
The baby?
She got the stroller away, but the woman is gone. Carter, I don't know what to do. How do we fight something like this?
I don't know, but we have to try something.
Wait, what the? Multiple helicopters coming in fast.
Military reinforcements?
I don't think so. These are different. All black, no visible markings.
How many?
8 helicopters. They're not following standard military formation. This is something else entirely.
Government? Special forces?
I have no idea, but they're fast roping down. Soldiers in full black gear, moving with precision I've never seen before.
Are they engaging the creature?
They're surrounding it. These aren't normal weapons, though. Some kind of harpoon launchers with cables attached.
Harpoons?
They're firing. Multiple harpoons hitting the creature. It's convulsing, like it's being electrocuted.
Electrified harpoons? That's actually brilliant.
The creature is trying to move, but the cables are restraining it. More soldiers are moving in. They have some kind of net launcher.
A net big enough for that thing?
Apparently. The creature is slowing down. The electricity is working. It's not moving as fast anymore.
Are they actually taking it down?
I think they are. More harpoons firing. The creature just collapsed. Those spider legs are twitching, but it's not getting back up.
They did it?
There's a massive helicopter coming in now. Chinook, but also all black. They have some kind of cage suspended beneath it.
They're taking it alive?
Looks like it. The soldiers are securing the creature in the cage, working incredibly fast and efficiently, like they've done this before.
Done this before? You mean there are more creatures like this?
I don't know, but these people, they knew exactly what they were doing. No hesitation, no confusion. They had a plan, and they executed it perfectly.
Who are they?
The helicopters are lifting off, taking the creature with them, and the soldiers, they're just leaving. No debriefing, no contact with local authorities.
That's not standard protocol for anything.
I know. It's like they were never here, except for the fact that the town is safe now.
Any casualties from their operation?
None that I could see. They were surgical, precise, professional in a way that made our military response look amateur.
What do we do now?
I honestly don't know. Write a report that no one will believe about a monster bus that was defeated by mysterious soldiers in black helicopters?
The families of the victims deserve answers.
What answers can we give them? That their loved ones were eaten by something that shouldn't exist? By a creature that was just taken away by people we can't identify?
It's the truth.
Sometimes the truth isn't enough.
Can you believe it's been 2 weeks already since everything?
Feels like a lifetime, but also like it just happened yesterday. How are you holding up?
I keep having nightmares about that day when it came into town. I was right there on Main Street when it happened.
God, I can't imagine. I was stuck in this hospital bed watching the news, but you actually saw it firsthand.
I wish I hadn't. The sounds, the screaming. I'll never forget the sound of those spider legs scraping against the asphalt.
What exactly did you see? I mean, if you're okay talking about it.
I was coming out of the grocery store, just a normal Tuesday afternoon, and then I heard this roaring sound, like nothing I'd ever heard before.
The creature?
It came around the corner, moving faster than anything that size should be able to move. Those massive black legs carrying it like some kind of nightmare spider. People started screaming and running in all directions.
Did you run too?
I froze. Complete deer in headlights moment. I just stood there watching this impossible thing tear through the street. This is what it looked like afterward.
Jesus Christ, all that blood.
It grabbed Mrs. Henderson from the flower shop, just snatched her right up with one of those metal appendages. I watched her disappear into that mouthful of teeth.
I'm so sorry you had to see that.
And then Mr. Peterson, who runs the hardware store. He was trying to help some people get away. The creature got him too.
How many people?
7 that I saw. 7 people torn apart and devoured in broad daylight. The thing was covered in blood by the time those helicopters showed up.
The mysterious soldiers.
That's when everything changed. 1 minute, this unstoppable monster was terrorizing the town. The next minute, professional soldiers were dropping from the sky.
You saw them land?
It was like watching a movie. These black helicopters came out of nowhere. No warning, no radio chatter. Just sudden, overwhelming force.
Like they'd done this exact thing before.
That's what was so strange about it. Our military got slaughtered by this thing. Tanks, trained soldiers, heavy weapons. None of it mattered. But these people in black showed up and took it down in minutes.
What kind of weapons were they using?
Some kind of electrified harpoons. They fired them with surgical precision. Every shot hit exactly where they intended. And the creature, it started convulsing immediately.
Electricity must be its weakness.
But how did they know that? How did they know to bring exactly the right weapons? How did they know to show up at exactly the right time?
Unless they've encountered creatures like this before.
That's what I keep thinking about. The way they operated, it was too smooth, too professional. Like this was routine for them.
Which means there might be other monsters out there, things we don't even know about.
And there's some kind of secret organization dealing with them, behind the scenes, keeping the rest of us safe without us even knowing it.
That's both comforting and terrifying.
Right? On one hand, it's good to know someone's handling these threats. On the other hand, what else is out there?
I don't think I want to know.
The way they took the creature away, too. They had everything prepared. The cage, the transport, the extraction plan.
They're taking it somewhere, but where? And what are they going to do with it?
Study it, maybe? Figure out where it came from? How to kill others like it?
Or maybe they already know all that. Maybe this wasn't their first rodeo.
God, I hope we never find out. I hope whatever organization that was, they keep doing their job and keep things like this away from normal people.
You think they will? Keep us safe, I mean.
I don't know. But what choice do we have? Trust that someone out there knows what they're doing? Because clearly our regular government and military don't.
At least the town is safe now. People are starting to go back to their normal lives.
Are they, though? Everyone I talk to is different now. There's this look in their eyes, like they know the world isn't what they thought it was.
How could they not be changed? We all witnessed something impossible, something that shouldn't exist.
And now we have to pretend it didn't happen. Go back to school, go to work, live normal lives, while knowing there are monsters out there.
And knowing there are people fighting those monsters. People we'll never meet or thank. Operating in shadows we'll never see into.
Do you think we'll ever see another one? Another creature like the bus thing?
I really hope not. But if we do, at least we know someone will come.
The soldiers in black.
Yeah, whoever they are, they saved our town. They saved all of us.
I wish Karis could have been saved too.
I know. I think about her every day, about what she went through in that thing.
At least now she can rest, and the creature can't hurt anyone else.
Small comfort, but it's something.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal? Really normal, I mean?
I don't think so. How can they? We know too much now.
Yeah, we know there are monsters, and we know there are monster hunters, and we know we're caught somewhere in the middle.
At least we're alive to be caught in the middle.
True, and who knows? Maybe that's enough.